Uh-oh. Back again.
Back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I miss Slim Shady, bag the M. Once he go black, he'll be back again.
And today I wanted to talk about, I get asked this question a lot. I mean, my hair is not relatively long. I feel like it's okay. I mean, you can't really tell right now because in the little box braids, when I take it out and I pull it, it's usually like here, as y'all saw in like my that natural hair video that I did. When I pulled it, I gave y'all a little length check, and I've been asked basically how did I retain length, like, because I was never bullheaded.
Period. Bitch.
I always used to have hair, but like it was a lot. Like, my hair journey was a lot. So I know a little something about retaining length and, and getting it to grow. So let's get into the video. I didn't know if I wanted to go this way, that way. We're gonna go this way. My first tip, or the first thing that I did was I started to drink a lot more water. I know you hear that a lot. Like, and everybody's like, yeah, drink more water, that'll grow your hair. That's not... Water naturally, generally, is just healthy for you. So, yeah. So that naturally, off the bat, just makes everything healthy for you. So it makes your hair grow a lot. So that helped. But then also putting water on my hair.
You dying, ho?
Before, I used to be scared to put water on my hair. And any girl who she's type 4 hair, is you try to refrain yourself from going near water, because water makes it shrink up and our hair really doesn't have that much of a curl pattern. So like once it get wet, it's like if you had it in a cute style, it's ruined. That's it, because it's wet. But what I learned is that I learned how to love my hair when it's wet. And the more water I put on my hair, the more it's nurturing my hair. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the phrase, like, your hair is like a flower. Basically, our hair is like a flower, like it grows like one. I realized that not only does drinking water help, but using a lot of water on your hair. Now, I'm not saying drown your hair every 5 minutes, but I've learned that actually putting more water on your hair, like using the water, the leave-in conditioner, and oil method, that actually helps to grow your hair a lot, because it keeps your hair moisturized. So if I had my hair in a puff and stuff like that, the water would make it shrink up and stuff, and shrinkage is a pain. But I realized that the more water I use on my hair, the more my hair was moisturized and the less breakage I had towards my hair. Because I realized that not having water in my hair made me, like, every time I was like touching or playing in it, like little pieces of hair would fall off, and I didn't realize that was keeping me from retaining the most length that I could. Keep your hands out your hair. Like, leave your hair alone. That's the tip. Leave your hair alone. Don't have a hairstyle in it every week you got a new hairstyle. No. If you notice, like, if I have a hairstyle in my hair, it's only now that I've started the YouTube channel that I've changed up my hairstyles a little bit more, because, like, I don't want to keep coming to y'all over and over with the same hairstyle. But then again, I'm starting to not care now, because it's like, my hair, the health of my hair comes first. I know, everybody loves their hair. I love my hair. I always want to touch it up. I always want to have it out and stuff like that. But no, most of the time, it's healthier for it to be put away. Like, I'll stick it in like 2 braids and a bun in the back or something like that, and have that in for like 2 weeks, and then I'll put another protective style for 2 weeks. But here's where people mess up, and here's where people go wrong. They feel like they're so focused on getting length that they don't realize that it's okay every once in a while to have your hair out. It's okay to love your hair. Like, don't every time. I mean, some people are just plain old lazy with their hair, which I understand. It's you, it's whatever, it's your hair. But, like, don't be that person to always have your hair braid it up or always have your hair put away. No, your hair is there for a reason. Show it off once in a while. It's a lot of work.
Bitch.
I don't fucking have time. This shit is nappy and it won't fucking do right.
Natural hair is a lot of work.
Sometimes your hair don't want to work with you. Sometimes it do want to work with you. Sometimes it has its mind of its own and it do whatever.
And it's just like, okay, do you, hun, do you. I'll put my hair in a protective style for maybe a month. So like one protective style for the 2 weeks and then another protective style for the next 2 weeks. And then like for like a week, I'll have my hair out and I'll do cute little hairstyles with it and stuff like that. And then I'll put it right back in the protective style. So that'll keep it like growing, but then you still have the chance of having your hair out. Especially when y'all, my females, feel like the tighter the hairstyle, the cuter it looks. No, you're honestly hurting your scalp. You want me to be very honest with you. You're hurting your scalp and you're making your hair very uncomfortable. Huh? Your hair has feelings as well. And like always having it pulled up in tight hairstyles and always having it in a different hairstyle every week. Like your hair needs a break. It needs some rest. It needs to regain and recuperate.
Bitch.
Recuperate, you know, it needs to get itself back together. Number 3 was I deep condition my hair every 2 weeks. It may seem like a lot, but it's really not. I wash my hair every 2 weeks, so I just do it one time, if that makes sense. But what I do is I wash my hair, and after I finish doing everything that I do with it, I take the deep conditioner and I put it in my hair. And then, because I don't have a hooded dryer, nobody had time for that, so I take a plastic wrap that you use for food. Yes, I do. I take my little plastic wrap and I cover it over my head, and then I take the blow dryer on like low heat and I just
yes, apparently, because that's what a blow dryer sounds like,
right? It may not seem like the most ethical choice because, you know, it's not the hooded dryer and, you know, and like the stuff that's supposed to be on your hair, but it's what I do. It's always helped my hair, and like it's always made my hair feel very moisturized after. If you can, I kind of do it. I'll maybe do it like once every 2 to 3 months. Do like a deep treatment if you can. Like I've heard that mayonnaise on your hair is really good. Like if you leave it in for a long time, it's really good. Doing too much in your hair can really honestly like it can mess up your hair. Like I said, like on tip number 2, like leave it alone. Doing too much, don't put too much of you want to put grease and the milk and everything, and all these natural hair gurus be telling you to put all of that in your hair and stuff like that. No, you're giving these natural hair companies all your money for no reason, because all of that in your hair, it makes it worse, because now you're mixing up so many chemicals and stuff in your hair that you don't even realize it. But you feel like it's helping your hair, but it's like, no, boo, you're not. You're putting too much in your hair. Your hair doesn't need all of that mixed up in one. Your hair needs the usual water, some leave-in conditioner and regular conditioner, a deep conditioner so that you place back the moisture in your hair. You need a little grease for your scalp. And that's it. And then you got your little styling products like your gel and your edge control. This is my opinion. If y'all feel like y'all need to do all of that, go right ahead. But my opinion is you really don't need to do all of that. Because it's really, they're telling you to put and do so much to your hair, and you're sitting there like you're putting so much chemicals and stuff in your hair. Your hair naturally produces and secretes its own oils. Your hair naturally moisturizes itself. The products are just as a boost to help it. It's not about having 5 million products just to stick back moisture in your hair. All those chemicals, it really doesn't help. All of that product buildup isn't good for your scalp either, because your scalp is not able to breathe. That's another tip. Tip number, I think we're at 4. Make sure that you clean your scalp properly. Make sure, because you be doing all these hairstyles and having all these products that you don't really need, that you stick all up in your hair, and then it's like it's crowding your scalp. And like if your scalp doesn't have air and space to breathe and to have your hair thrive and grow, it's not gonna grow. And if your roots are crowded and covered up with all of the dirt and gunk and stuff and the products, it's not gonna grow. You need to make sure you clean your hair properly. I don't even know what tip we're at. Right now I'm just listing like all the stuff that I do. I don't really do much with my hair. Make sure to find the proper products for your hair. Your hair likes certain products. Listen to your hair, because y'all be putting in, because you see one, it works for one person, doesn't mean it's generally gonna work for you. You have to see what works for your hair, see what products are good for your hair. Like, you can use their suggestions and try it out and see, but if your hair doesn't like it, don't force your hair to like it, because it's not gonna work. And that's another thing, your hair doesn't stop growing. Your hair keeps growing. It's just the fact that you're breaking off your ends, or your ends keep breaking off or falling out at the same rate that your hair is growing. So it seems like your hair isn't gone anywhere, because you're breaking off your hair at the same time that your hair is growing. Well, it's been at the same length for the past like 2 months, and it's supposed to retain length, and it hasn't. I'm not an expert on this, but like, it's just like stuff that has helped me, stuff that I definitely know has worked for me, and it could work for you. Just, you know, throwing stuff out there. Another thing, always remember that you can't keep comparing your hair to other people's. You can't, just because you see that it works for her, that it's gonna work for you. People's hair grows at different rates. It's also depending on your genes. You can't always assume that because her hair grew that long, that your hair should be growing that long. People's hair grow, and there is a certain length that, like, a person's hair just, it doesn't stop growing, but it doesn't reach further than that length. That's just naturally what happens. Don't be discouraged if your hair doesn't get as long as the next girl's hair, because at the end of the day, like, our hair is, it doesn't define us. On top of that, don't check your hair every 5 minutes to see how long it grows, because it ain't gonna seem like it's growing. If you're checking it every 5 minutes, if you're like, let's see, we're gonna check it today, and then by the next week you're like, oh, we're gonna check it again, and stuff like that. No, give your hair a chance. If you're watching it, no, when you're watching a clock, waiting for it to finish because you in a boring class or something like that, and you waiting, then time moves slow, right? But then when you're not paying attention to it, it just, and then you're just like, oh, class is done already? Yeah, it's like, it's that similar aspect. Give it a chance, let it breathe, let it do what it gotta do. But anyways, I hope that these tips help you guys. I hope this video is very informational for any of you that have, especially my type 4 girls out there who feel like their hair doesn't grow. It does, because your girl got type 4 hair, believe it or not. Yes, she does. And she has that 4C hair that when you wet it, it has no type of curl, no none of that, and it gets very, yes, I do, believe it or not. I want you all to know that your hair is beautiful. Don't try and change it, don't try and fix it, don't try and do too much to it. Let your hair be itself. Give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified every time that I post, and comment any other videos you guys would like to see from me down below. Bye, lovelies.